Hello again, it is I, Illuminaughty Mystex, and I am back just in time for Pisces season! Yes! Happy Pisces season to all the little fishies and the people who love them enough to let them swim free and will still swim after them. Am I right, Pisces? I want to do a collective reading just to see what to expect in a more general sense in the upcoming weeks, but I think I'm also going to share some Piscean style thoughts that I've been having since we started the evening. We as in me, not this video. It's been like a whole thing. I went with kind of a Sporty Spice inspired casual look because I was like, I'm not doing my makeup, I'm not getting dressed up, and then I have a shit ton of blue eyeshadow on. And a huge pimple that I try to cover up. Thank God the camera does it for me, am I right? Again, liquid sign. Let the thoughts flow. Before we get too into the messages, I wanted to make a couple announcements and do a triangle blessing with you all. So, for starters, I did a bunch on Valentine's Day. Thank you to everybody who tuned in with me. For that, the love readings, you can now join my Patreon or OnlyFans for more love readings like that for ever and a day, or as long as I decide to, okay? I also want to apologize that I didn't exactly plan to not do videos, but I totally 100% planned to do those videos. It took a little Valentine's sabbatical, if you will, and I mostly do not have plans to do zodiac videos before the beginning of the month at this point, but who knows? Who knows what could happen? So I do apologize for that if you were looking forward to those videos. I also want to mention that yes, I will be doing a bonus Pisces video after this. And I think that's it. Let's do a blessing. I'll be going live tomorrow on Instagram only with a Pisces and maybe some tarot cards. So join me for that. But please join me now in prayer. I do want to bless this space, and I do want us to feel these high crystal vibrations. But I would like to take a moment outside of us, outside of ourselves, and think about what a lot of people in the world are going through right now with these winter storms. From what I understand, it's not just the U.S., but other places in the world are getting hit with some pretty cold, severe, harsh weather. And so from those of us in climates that can handle this stuff, we send our blessings, our prayers, and our thoughts, and anything that we can do for you from here. You are all so powerful. You are all so capable. You will survive. You will survive. It is hard. It is wrong. The nights feel so long, but you survive. You survive. So my heart goes out. I'm just especially thinking of Texas, as I do have many loved ones there. And I know that everything is feeling like nothing but despair. But you survive. You survive. You survive. It may take a lot of rebuilding, but so be it. Wishing you all warmth and wellness. And my heart truly does go out to all of you dealing with these harsh storms. Now I ask that we come back to this room. Now I ask for us in this moment, in this space, to cleanse ourselves from the day so that we can be open to receiving the messages that are going to come through for the collective. guys, I just want to sit with it. I just want to sit with it. I thank you for these gifts and abilities to be able to receive things through our medium. I'd appreciate if everybody got some help and also whatever is honest. Not quite as smooth, but you know what to do. Crash landing every time. That's like the longest one I've done, so hurrah. There was one more thing I forgot to announce, and that is Maladraga pendulum readings to come. Wanted to introduce you all. Not even sure why, I just felt like they wanted to be introduced, you know? Just felt right to share that with you. So look forward to some of that as well. Alright, so we just want a general reading for the general collective here for Pisces season, which is from February 19th to March at least 18th. Okay, I don't remember what date. Probably should have figured that out before I said anything about it. What's going on this Pisces season? Whoa, a lot apparently. I mean, is this Pisces or Pisces season? I'm hearing Pisces season. Okay, so I always shuffle my cards before I start, alright? And I shuffle in between takes. I shuffle a lot when I do this. So even though I didn't shuffle much and just got this huge literal pile, I'm going to honor it because I know the cards are shuffled. Not to mention I haven't done this in a week, so it's not like there was anything else to compare it to. It's been a week, so lots to come, okay? Thank you for that. I'm looking to get 2 more. There's one. Looking to get one. Nice. Nice, just sneak that in there. Really slick. Like, I'm gonna give this to Pisces for the Pisces bonus video. So this is something to look forward to for the Pisces. And I'm looking to get 1 more. Of course I got 2, but you know what? I'm gonna put that there. And that'll make sense of this mess. So I'm looking to get 1 more. 1 more card. 1 more simple little card. Okay. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's a big pile. So why not? Ooh, this is gonna have to go to Pisces too. Yep, I'm not. That's for Pisces. Okay, just looking to get 1. Oh, what do you know? Does a card face up? Perfect. Thank you, love. Bottom of the deck, the Empress. Alright, so we love to start from a good solid place like this. The Empress is so dedicated and so loyal. To me, she has a very heavy earth energy, but of course Pisces and Taurus are supposed to be the best. So getting into the water element is also to think of the other feminine of earth too, I think. So really, really high divine feminine energy here, and I love that for Pisces season. Okay, let's see what's going on with the economy for Pisces season. Oh, I kind of want to just, okay, thank you. Pisces season, economy questions, money, relief, anything, just like anything. Ooh, what's something? Okay, so we got Cat Cronulas, Marchiosas, and Witches Round. That sounds like a lot of fun. I love that right now. Okay, so we will get there. And let's See, I feel like I have some channeled messages with Pisces already, or Pisces energy, right? It's not messages for Pisces, but taking on the same sort of liquid. So I kind of know this is gonna be really positive. Because this might not be. We're gonna have to see how this plays out. I don't really know what's going on at this point, but I have a feeling this is gonna be really positive, and I think that's going to teach us about the duality of Pisces to begin with, right? So we got the cauldron, synergy and healing, and that's kind of exactly what I'm trying to say, is that, like, through the shit, we're gonna be okay. So, on with it. We have the Ace of Swords, and I'm pretty sure Aquarius Collective was also Ace of Swords in the same position. I could be wrong, don't quote me on that, but go check if you don't believe me. And then we have the Priestess, which some people associate with Pisces for some reason. And then we have Judgment, the Eon. Okay. You know what the right thing to do is. Okay, you do. This is really all this is saying. You've made a decision, you've made a commitment, you know that it's what you want, it's the calling. Okay, just saw something that like a friend posted. Cancer, I almost said Pisces, but it's just Cancer. She posted something saying, if you ignore the call, it's going to keep calling. And I said, I can't keep letting it go to voicemail. And I think that's sort of the same energy here. You've already made this commitment. You have to know in your heart of hearts that this is happening. This is what you're doing. This is who you are, whatever. Eon. Judgment. Why is there judgment? Why is there backlash or hold back or burning tongues? Okay, what's that really about? Is this judging yourself for what you've become or who you are or destined to be? Or is it judgment from someone else for simply not agreeing? Okay, not feeling the same way, basically. Okay. It could go either way. I don't know. It could be other people's judgments or it could be your judgments. And either way, I think it's about the specificity. I think I'm making up a word and I'm struggling to say it, but whatever this is about, there's some judgment coming from within or without. That's only you can know, you know. I personally am a self-sabotager, and so judgment usually comes from me in my work, right? It's usually me who holds me back. So that could be the case, but you have to decide that for yourself. Now, I do have this massive fucking pile here, right? But I got these 4 cards, and I got 2 face up, 2 face down. So there is this situation right now. I'm feeling it's a divide, right? It's like one or the other kind of thing. And it's not necessarily an ultimatum, but it does sort of seem like there might be some type of ultimatum. All right? 8 of Discs, prudence, and 6 of Cups, pleasure. Right? So this is like answering the call, and this is ignoring the call. You want to stay true to yourself, and you want to stay true to what you know is right and what you know is for you. But you're also really enjoying yourself right now. You're enjoying shit. You're having fun. You don't want to commit. You don't want to settle down. You don't want to do the thing. You don't want to, whatever. You know you should. You know you need to. But you're just busy, having fun. Okay? Enjoying otherwise. Ignoring this, right? Not answering the phone means that you don't have to talk to anyone, right? So you're not answering the call. Simply because you're having a great time. But underneath prudence, we have the Princess of Discs. Okay, it's time to invest. It's time to start planting your shit so that it can grow, so you can harvest it, right? And under the Six of Cups, Princess Swords. We're talking about a Princess of Discs or a Prince of Swords. Do you see the difference in this energy? Because these are both good cards. Let's be honest. These are two good cards. We love to see cups for Pisces season. We love the double feminine, prudence and pleasure. Great word combination, am I right? However, they have very contrasting energies for reasons that I have already explained. And so do these. Okay, I would much rather be dealing with a Princess of Discs where she's out there doing her shit. She's very grounded. She's very focused. She's very patient, right? Versus this motherfucker on his way to fuck shit up, riding a wagon and doesn't even know where he's going. Just chugging along, ready to swing that sword, okay? Two very different energies here. Get it together, okay? If you have kids, I don't know why I just feel like I should mention, if you have kids, it might be two different kids struggling through something, okay? So just, I don't know why I felt I should make that distinction. If it doesn't apply to you though, then it could apply to your children. You could see this as a feminine and a masculine, but this ain't really a love reading. So don't try to put this on your partner. I'll say that. Okay, so I have no plan here, but I just devised one. I've got this deck of cards. I don't know what's in here. You know, I didn't really look at it. I'm just going to put a card and compare the two choices. Okay, there's ultimately some decision that needs to be made here. Not quite sure what it is, but you do know what it is. Okay, it's time to pick up the phone. Eight of Discs, Prudence, Princess of Discs, right? This is like doing the thing. Oh, you're lazy, huh? Indolence, Eight of Cups, maybe drinking too much. Okay. But on the other hand, when you don't do the thing, you're sitting pretty, you're comfortable, you got what you need, right? Say this is some type of project, some kind of art thing. I don't know, I'm just applying it, okay? You know there's this huge project you need to do. You need to publish the book. You need to release the song. You need to make the video, right? And you're like, but what if they don't like it? And so it's almost like even when you choose to do the work and you honor yourself, you kind of hesitate, or you're still a little distracted, or you're simply avoiding doing the work. But when you don't do the thing, the situation doesn't really get any worse. Whereas this can feel like a harder fall if you can't keep up with it, right? Two of Swords, peace. Okay, well, it's okay to take breaks. It's okay to need to rest. It's okay to take time off. Make peace with that. You don't have to be hard on yourself and be working all of the time to accomplish what you want to do. On the other hand, Eight of Swords, got 3 8s already. Just want to point that out. On the other hand, Eight of Swords, interference. This little comfortable living thing that you're doing by, you know, accepting what's around you instead of going for what you want, it's going to get fucked up because you're not listening, because you're not doing it, right? So we have the Hermit. On one hand, you're going to have to stop socializing. You're going to have to look within, be alone, get your Virgo on, okay? Get grounded, and trust your inner wisdom. On the other hand, the Chariot, Cancer energy, again, just smooth sailing. You'll find your footing. You'll find a new path. You'll find your way, no matter what. Okay, no doubts there. But Six of Swords, science. This is already, it's already written. It's the vibe I'm getting, okay. And then Queen of Cups. So doubling up on this water here, because we have Cancer and the Queen of Cups, which Pisces season, sure, but there might be something with a mother, especially because I did mention the 2 children at the beginning of the reading. It's going to indicate being a mother, so it could be the wife or the mother if that's not you, you know what I'm saying? They're going to be what gets you on track. Could be your own mother too, but I'm just saying, motherly energy here, trying to get you back on track when things fall apart. Okay. On this hand, when you continue to do the work, you get the reward. This is a 7. 10 of discs, wealth. That Princess of Discs become a 10 of discs if you let this shit play out. If you give it patience and disregard the judgment. On the other hand, 7 of Cups, the botch. Somebody crossed you or something? Or maybe, again, with the drinking. Too much. Excessive. You know? It's too much. But on the other hand, Ace of Cups. Sound mind. Full head. Perfect, beautiful vision. Okay? Because you got what you deserved. Because you did the work. On the other hand, what? You just drink your money away? Is that what this is? 7 of Cups. Okay? Excessive. 7 of Discs. Failure. Financially fucked. It's like drinking your money away right there. That's tough. That's tough. And I'm not saying everybody's drinking, but it's just like the vibe lately is like, and it doesn't have to necessarily, it could be anything you do in excess, right? Or, you know, no, I do feel like there's this sort of decision where you have to like focus on your career and everything and stop going down escapist routes. Like, I think that's what this is. It's not necessarily just drinking, but it's any type of escapism. That's what the 6 of Cups is really representing here. So, full minds, 4 discs, power, right? Staying in control. Having your shit fucking handled, okay? But, hey, you can be happy and be broke or whatever. No big deal. No big deal. No big deal. You'll find your happiness some way, somehow. Like, no matter what. And I think that's why it doesn't really matter. Nobody cares how this works out. This perceived judgment probably isn't even real, because at the end of the day, nobody really gives a shit. Which is why you can be happy anyway. This hand, Knight of Wands. Okay, so emotional man, but, you know, very ready to jump in kind of thing. Fire sign, whatever, right? Masculine, okay, passionate. Feeling like you really want this, or you like it, okay? But on this hand, the universe, it's still no big deal. Like, it all works out. I mean, what else is there to say, okay? You know, you don't have to do this. You don't have to. You will just get way better results if you do. If you take that first step, if you take that first leap, if you make that investment, if you make this decision, you will benefit so greatly. If you decide against it, ups and downs, you know. But then we got this Queen of Wands here. So I love to see this kind of fulfillment and this kind of partnership. King and Queen of Wands showed up. That's crazy, especially as I was doing every other one. The way this worked out, I was just mind blown at these two. But that's very passionate, and I would say very loving. So it could even lead to a very powerful, I would even go as far as to say twin flame connection for you. Okay. On the other hand, two Wands, Dominion, still find a relationship. But if it were up to me, I'd rather have the King and Queen than this 2 feelings. Mastering the feelings versus having the feelings. That's the difference. Prince of Cups could be a child, especially with the King and Queen here, referring to the cups. It's often family, but it can also be new ideas. It can be leading to the next door. It can be the next step, just because we were so high up that it has to reset. And instead of knocking you off, it's just to go back and to say, hey, I'm a prince again, and it's time to become a knight once more. You became the Knight of Wands, and now it's time to become the Knight of Cups, basically. Right? I love that. On this end, 4 swords, truce. Seriously, there's no downside to not doing the thing, but to a disc, there's only one left, so it's going to go right in between. You need to make that change, or you need to make peace with whatever you get, basically. Just saying. That's for everyone, though. And whatever. Let's just get to these demons. This video is a lot longer than I intended, but it was probably our 5-minute triangle prayer. So, worth it, right? Cacrinolas. This is about the economy and work and money and shit. Focus on learning the secrets of others, but beware of using that knowledge to harm others. I'm not even going to touch on that. If you understand that, then you understand that, because I'm not going to get into it. Marchosias. Beware of false hopes. Knowing something is impossible and striving for it anyway can take energy that could be used for attainable goals. That sounds like uncanny about that reading. This is almost rooting for you to not do the thing, isn't it? Be realistic. I'm just going to say that. Especially Pisces energy is often so dreamy and I was going to say airheady, sorry. You got to stay realistic through whatever the process. And then we have Witch's Round. Oh, well, Zabos, I thought this would be Witch's Round because it's the end of the alphabet, so I'm just going to read it. It says, focus on romance and comfort. So, if we're talking finances, I don't love that, but it's okay. Focus on celebration and performance, creative routines with fellow professionals. Maybe the whole thing is you can't do it on your own, and that's okay. It's time to ask for help. It's time to reach out. It's time to make connections. It is time to celebrate, not cry, because there's two sides to every Pisces, right? It'd be like that. Okay, so anyway, we're going to move on to this cauldron thing. Synergy and healing. So, Pisces season is going to be all about the cleanse. It's going to be about freeing ourselves, washing away the year that we put behind us, and embracing 333 on the clock right now. Yeah, I started this hella late, I know. But I love it. I stayed in bed all day in true Pisces fashion, so I didn't start my work day until 10 p.m., 11 p.m. It's okay. Anyway, I do want to just say how grateful I am that weed is legal in so many places. I think it's really amazing and beautiful and kind of weird that it took so long, but it's also kind of weird that it happened. And it's funny, you think back to pre-pandemic times so much lately, right? I mean, I do anyway, that you start to remember these things. Okay, like, weed hasn't always been legal. That's crazy. Like, here in the U.S., right? But just really grateful for that. And kind of, even though I hated it at the time, I'm also grateful that they banned smoking cigarettes in everywhere. In a lot of places. Most establishments, like I'd be ratting someone out, but I didn't even specify where I was talking about. I'm glad it became a cultural taboo to smoke in restaurants. Okay, casinos, bars is one thing, but I'm eating, you know? Who wants to smell smoke? That's so crazy. But anyways, I'm going to read these. Seems like a good amount of cards. Not for Pisces, just Pisces season. I don't know why I felt the need to share these thoughts, but it's also a reminder of gratitude. And it's a reminder of being grateful for things that even are more abstract from you, okay? Something that happens to everyone, you know, that's part of the collective reading as well, is just remembering how far we've come together and remembering that we have a long way to go together, okay? We have Black Cat, Fortune Meets Opportunity. You know, it's weird. It did this thing again, these two sides. So I think I'm gonna stick with the split thing, right? So on one hand, Fortune Meets Opportunity, you got a Black Cat. That's great, man. I love that. Really, like, doors opening for you because you took the leap. You did the thing. On the other hand, Owl, wise scene, wise action. You better hope the people around you are a good influence, basically. If you choose to continue your escapism, it's going to take more than just you to do the work, the healing, the recovery, whatever, okay? We have Winter, the sacredness of pausing. Again, just because you took a break for something or hesitated or decided not to doesn't mean that you can't still go for it. There is a sacredness to taking a break, okay? That's why I literally took 6 days off and came back like, okay, I'm ready to do even more work. It's okay if you stopped doing the thing and want to start doing the thing again. It's no big deal. And Winter, though, I'm seeing opportunities coming quick because we're hopefully towards the tail end of winter anyway, right? I mean, not really, kind of. It's the end of February. It's going to be harsh. March is going to be a whole hell of a cleanup, but it's coming. Spring is coming. So I'm seeing blessings coming towards you in the next few weeks here if you do the thing. I've just reduced to calling it the thing because I don't want to have to give you a scenario every time you know what I'm talking about. On the other hand, we have midnight, the most magical hour of all. I'm sensing more sleepless nights than anything. It is a magical hour, but your body's going to keep you up at that time with thoughts of healing if you're not actually doing the healing yourself, okay? I have 2 face down cards here, but I'm going to go with the top ones. We have the Veil, the future. Doing the thing sets you up for an entire lifetime, basically. I mean, you are on the real true brink of something here, Pisces, and no, this isn't for Pisces. That's so funny I said that. So a little shout out to Pisces. I'm very much on the brink. But again, Pisces season is that brink. These next few weeks are going to be absolutely critical to the biggest pictures, okay? And then on the other hand, we have trick or treat, mischief and play. Or you can fuck around and make a joke out of it and laugh at it and just, haha, oh, so funny that I'm fucking my whole life up. Oh, but it's not that fucked up, actually. Remember? It's not that bad. I can still be happy. Right? That's what it said. So last, we have Skull of Flowers, creating through the ashes. Again, if you're rebranding, recreating something, restarting something, like, you can do that. There's nothing wrong with that. You're starting from not scratch, but experience. You've been in the kitchen. You've proved your dough. You know, it's ready. Oven's preheated. Just bake it. Okay? Okay? It's all good. All signs say go. Yes. Hell yeah, brother. Ugh. Okay? Or Skull of Light. Illumination. Wow. Both face down cards were skulls. I love that though. The Skull of Flowers, right? Not only is it a beautiful garden, but it's to say you didn't wait for the world to be rebuilt. You started building. Okay? Skull of Light, illumination. Well, whatever you did do when you chose not to do that, it will come back. Nothing will stay hidden forever. Okay, so if you do nothing about this and you continue, you know, we talked about it. You know what I mean. Gotta go for it. You're not gonna get terrible results either way. You're just gonna get way better, healthier results if you do it now. Do it now. Do it now. Do it now. Okay? Just Nike this one. Do it. Time is now. All the time, right? I'm going to head over to do my little Pisces video. So thank you for tuning in. Once again, happy Pisces season. Go kiss a fish.